From the side of my desk where everything gets started, here's Legacy Muse 7. Share your life shifting legacy story for 2025. In other words, unleash your wisdom and ignite intergenerational conversations. As you approach and move into 2025, it's time to embrace your legacy life with confidence. Your stories matter. Your experiences matter. Your wisdom matters. The best gift you can share for 2025 is your wholehearted legacy contribution, your story, your point of view, your nuanced funnies. This gift will enrich the lives of those around you and will ensure that your legacy continues to inspire and guide those who've not arrived yet. So start sharing your story today. Craft the legacy that will last for a lifetime. Are you willing to share your legacy story for 2025 today? Let me just go back through this and highlight a couple of points. Life shifting legacy story. I tend to use the word shifting rather than changing because it has a more wholehearted, friendly sense to it. Shifting, all right, rather than changing. But it's about sharing your wisdom and igniting intergenerational conversations. Something I've really started to become aware of is the conversations that are necessary because the generations are, some ways, splitting apart. That's unfortunate. What can we do to bring them together? Sharing your legacy story is one of those ways. And as you embrace your legacy story, your life with confidence, that self assuredness, because of the stories you have, the experiences that you've gone through, the wisdom that you have framed up, that's a value, even for yourself and for friends and family, and as you move out into community. And to do it through a wholehearted lens. I use the term head, heart, and hands. So, head, wholehearted, and hands as a way in which to say, here we go. I'd like to share this. Is there something here that we can chat about? Give it a go and see what happens. Because your point of view actually matters. Because that point of view has been framed by the perceptions that you've drawn in, the perspectives that you have brought forward for yourself. And by sharing those, that's your point of view. And the nuanced funnies, I use that term. It's probably other way humor. But what I said was nuanced funnies to myself. And I went, that's kind of what happens. There's things that have happened to you as well that are funny. And why not bring those to the foreground as well? There are times like years ago when this young person came up to me and says, can I call you tall for the short of it? Well, you have to appreciate I'm 6'7". The little one said that to me. I just rolled and roared with laughter. It was so beautiful. Now, what you have to understand is that your legacy, contributions, stories, projects are gifts that you're sharing so others can learn from you. And that is a great way to inspire and guide others in the decisions that they're going to make about living their life, their standard of living and quality of life. You are passing along some great gifts. And as you move into 2025 and sharing them intergenerationally, whoa, that's beautiful. I was chatting with someone the other day and he wrote a book. He's in his late 60s. The other writer was in his early 40s, and they wrote a book about life. And he was explaining what happened as he went through it. And it just tickled me heart. I thought, wow, this is great. This is what we would need to do to share this kind of gifts with one another. Therefore, I encourage you to share your story and craft that legacy that will last a lifetime, that timeless legacy. So, the question I'm going to ask again is, are you willing to share your legacy story for 2025 today? I wish you the best. Take care.